emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Hone guys in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Now, Raymond knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. They feed him again. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Raymond. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Manning. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
On the Maryland sideline, I can see developing situations.
2nd and 5. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Rides to the back. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And the route is on. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Creates a little room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Got his man on the outside. Touchdown, Terrapins! A great catch and run for 6. And he makes the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to